Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Hannah, and this is a channel about cross stitch. My brain is done for the day. I just got home from work, still in my work clothes, but that's okay, we're just gonna carry on. I should probably say I'm not very good at this. I don't do this very often. I don't know why. I'm like trying to get into it, but welcome to anybody who's new. Welcome back to anybody who's returning. If you're new and after the video you enjoy my company, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, join the family, we have fun here. Again, we talk about cross stitch, so if that's not your thing, maybe you should go find another channel to enjoy. There are plenty. This is YouTube. Okay, so what am I doing today? I worked on 4 things this week since my last video, and we'll do that. I also have a little bit of haul, and that's it. I don't have very much to do today, so let's get into it. So I am going to start with my WIPs, which is a work in progress. So we will start with my wedding piece. So I work on this on Sundays. For anybody who's new, I pull this out every Sunday. I got married on a Sunday, and it was funny because it just so happened that Valentine's Day was on Sunday, and I was like, I'm working on my wedding piece. That's funny. We don't really celebrate Valentine's Day. We did kind of when we were dating, but since we're married now, we're kind of like, we don't need to celebrate Valentine's Day. Our anniversary is more important anyway. So my wedding piece is a chart that I created using Pixel Stitch, and it is a photo of mine, so it's my own picture. And here is what it will look like and where it was last time. And this is where it is now. So, as you can see, there's some skin. Woohoo! We're getting into the skin. So there's some of my forehead. So yeah, so it is coming along. My flower crown, my flower headdress is coming out really nicely. I'm very happy with it. My hair looks pretty good. It actually looks pretty, my hair's crazy, but it was also darker, as you saw in the picture. It was darker than it is now. We're trying to lighten it up just a little bit. So yeah, I did 470 stitches on this week. You know what I never did? I never totaled how many stitches I did. I'll do that math in a minute. I'll talk and do the math at the same time. But yeah, so that's where that is now. And here is the comparison photo. Okay. And so I use that for the full coverage challenge in Magical Stitches. I'm also using that for the semi-sane coverage, not full coverage, the semi-sane, what is it called? The event in semi-sane. Focus piece, the focus challenge. And what else am I using it for? Is that it? I think that's it. Oh, no, I'm using it also for Daily 30, the zombie run. Okay, next thing in my pile, because I don't know what order I actually did these in, other than I know I work on that on Sunday. Otherwise, I'm kind of like, I worked on this at some point this week. The next one is my Mulan piece, and you'll probably be seeing this for the rest of the month. I'm working on this week for homework in Magical Stitches, and I use this for cabins in Magical Stitches. I think that's all I'm using this one for. But here is, oh, so this is Mulan. I'm not very good at this. This is Mulan. It is a chart by NeniSweetPatterns on Etsy, and she is working with the artist. The artist is Hannah Alexander, and so this is a legal chart, don't worry. A legal chart. And here is what it will look like and where it was last time. And here it is now. So I got a good bit done. I finished a page. I finished this page over here. And the goal is to get this done this year. And so I only have this much of this page left over here, and then I'm going to move over here. Because this page and this page over here are confetti heavy with the little archway. And then I think as I go down, it's going to be pretty easy because a lot of it is just background on the other pages. And so on this one, I did, I think, 1,994 stitches this week. Yeah, 1,994 stitches. And so, like I said, I'm going to try to get this done this year. And I calculated to get this done this year, I need to do just over 3,800 stitches a month, which I didn't do last month. I think I did, or I need to do 3,700. I need to do somewhere between 3,700 and 3,800, somewhere in there. I'm just going to stick with 3,800 just because it's easy and I can remember it. But I didn't do that last month. I think I did 3,500-ish on her last month. So I'm going to make up a couple of those this month, hopefully. Like I said, I've only worked on this, I think, for like 3 days now or something. This is Monday and Tuesday. No. Friday, Saturday, Monday and Tuesday. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to work on this until Sunday this week. I probably won't touch it today, but I'm using this one for, like I said, for homework this week, which is stitch on something you're stuck on. And I chose this one because I have a deadline, for a self-imposed deadline. I don't really need to have it done this year. She's not getting married this year, but I'd like to have it done this year. And here's the comparison photo. Okay, and the next thing in my pile is my Darth Vader. I can never figure out which way this is supposed to go. Lol. So this is my Darth Vader, and I am doing this for my brother. And I told the story about how he never really appreciated it until recently, when he saw the Mandalorian piece that I did for my husband. He's now like, I want one. So I'm doing Darth Vader for him. And this is a chart by MandarinksDesign on Etsy. Love them. Already bought Bilbo's home. So there's that. And I will also leave all of the WIP information down below in the description box, so you can get all of the fabric and all of that as well. I don't say it just because I forget every time. So I'm just not going to. But here is what it will look like and where it was last time. And here is where it is now. So, sorry, it's kind of see-through, but I think you get the gist. So it's kind of, you can kind of tell what it is. Not really. If you didn't know it was Darth Vader, you probably wouldn't know it was Darth Vader. But I got quite a bit done. I did 274 stitches on him this week. Why did I stitch on him? Was it the Super Bowl? Did I stitch him on the Super Bowl? That was last week. Wasn't that last weekend? When was the Super Bowl? It was a Sunday, right? It wasn't this past Sunday. It was the Sunday before. So I definitely didn't stitch on him. I don't know why I stitched on him. I stitched on him for something. Oh, it was during a board meeting. I stitched on him during the board meeting at work. We were virtually doing a board meeting, and I pulled him out to stitch on during the board meeting because I didn't have to say anything. I was just there. Okay, and here's the comparison photo. I love how I spent so much time trying to figure out why I worked on him. I do want to get him done hopefully by June. He's not hard. I mean, he's barely, I mean, he's tiny, as you saw from the piece of fabric, and then they have like this behemoth. But so I'm hoping to get him done for my brother's birthday in June, but if it's not, I can give it to him for Christmas. That one's kind of just a like last minute addition to my no new starts. It was my freebie, so no more no new starts. No more new starts. Now, but I have plenty to work on, so I don't need any new starts. Okay, so the next one I am going to show you. Did I show you the comparison? Yeah, I think I did. The next one I'm going to show you is my Once Upon a Fairy Tale. This is the supersize max color version. This is a chart by Heaven and Earth Designs. Artwork is by Aimee Stewart, and here is what it will look like and where it was last time. Ooh, I always stand on it. And here it is. Oh, I have to stand up for this one. Here it is now. So it is getting there. Getting there. So I worked on this page up here. So there's a little bit more greenery up there. I've done some more of the moon over here. That's where we are now. And I'm going to move up to the last page. I think there's just one more. Yeah, there's one more page up here. So after I finish that page, which won't be anytime soon, I am going to go up to the next page. So on this one, I only did 180 stitches since the last time you saw it. I think I was finishing something. I was using it for something, for finishing something. I don't remember why I was using it. I was using it for something, I'm sure. This one I am doing, I am using this for Zombie Run, and I think that's it. Right now, that's all it was used for, or that's all it's being used for this week, is Zombie Run. Okay, I am going to calculate how many I did this week, how many stitches I did this week. Oh, it was a slow week for me. Was it? Is that slow? No, it's not really slow. It's 3,000 stitches. So I did. That can't be right. Is that right? 274 plus 180 plus 1994 plus 470. Okay, it is. So I did 2,919 stitches this week, which I don't know if I can't. My brain is so fried. I don't know if that's like really good or really bad for me. I feel like that's not great for me, but maybe it is. Who knows? It doesn't really matter. It is what it is. It was done. 2,000, almost 3,000 stitches were done this week. I guess last week was kind of like a weird week because I did do like almost 1,200 stitches on Baker Street. So maybe that's why it feels like it's not a great week to me, because I did so much on Baker Street. But I did do 1,900 stitches, almost 2,000 stitches on Mulan this week. I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter. 3,000 stitches almost were done. I thought about doing 6 stitches before making this video on Mulan, just so I could say I got to 2,000 stitches on her, but I didn't. And here's the comparison photo for Once Upon a Time, or Once Upon a Fairy Tale. Okay, so that's all my WIPs. That's all I worked on this week. Next week, you're probably not going to see much because I'm working on Mulan for so much time. So I know you'll see Mulan. I know you'll see my wedding piece, but I'm not sure what else you'll see. Okay, haul. So, really lucky, my needle minder came. So as you all saw in my last video, I think it was my last video, I showed my February gnome of the month needle minder. I got my March one. Maybe I shouldn't show it in case anybody's doing the gnome sal. So if you're doing the gnome sal, because I'm doing it next year, I'm kind of okay with being like, with seeing it early. If you're doing the gnome sal for Cross Stitch for Everyone, don't look. I will tell you when you can look. So stop looking now. Because here is the needle minder. It's so cute. Look how cute it is. Except for if you're doing it, don't look. He's really cute. Definitely Marchy. But there's him. Okay. Okay, everybody who's doing it can look now. You have the ability to look. And so I bought him, or her. I guess he's a him. He's definitely a him. And for everybody who didn't see him, you'll see why when he comes out. Sorry for the crinkling. Sorry. There's one more. So the other thing that I got, well, I should finish my thought there. I bought him, he got here really quick. I bought him like last week. And he's here already. So there's that. This is the one that fell off. Okay, so the other thing that I got was the rest of my silks for my Twisted Band Sampler for next year. I'm not starting it this year, but I will be starting it next year. So I got the rest of my Dinky Dyes silks, and I will hold up this weird one that doesn't have a, it does have a thing, but it fell off. One of my tags fell off, and I'm just like too lazy to put it back on. But here are the rest of my silks. Oh, can't really see all of them. I will show them one individually. But they're so pretty. So I showed some of them 2 or 3 weeks ago, after my birthday. When was my birthday? The 21st? So 3 weeks ago, I think, at this point. Either way, so I'm going to show you them one-on-one. And I don't know what some of the names I'm going to say wrong, and I'm sorry, but this one, oh, it's not showing, the color is not showing very well. It's like a purpley, and it's Bulia. I don't know how to say that. Bulia. It's like a purple. It's a really pretty purple. It's kind of hard to see. Sorry, the lighting isn't great. This one is called Chestnut, and it is what it says it is. It's a chestnut color. Fairly similar to. It's a little redder than that back there. But really pretty. Love it. It's actually like exactly the color of my hair. That's weird. Is it though? Yeah, it's pretty much it's pretty much the exact same color. Weird. Okay, and this one is a little bit similar. It's actually fairly similar. So this one is called Cherrywood. So it is put them together. It's a little bit lighter than chestnut, but it's this reddy kind of wine, and it's more red. It's a little bit more red. It's kind of a wine color, or cherry wood color, as the name would suggest. This one is called Mystic Pools. It's also a purple. It's a little bit deeper. It's a little bit more gray and deep than the Bulia. I don't know, that one, the first one. It's kind of close. It's never going to be exact, but what can you do? And then this one is Outback. This one's like a goldy yellow. It's pretty true. Some colors show up pretty true and some don't. This one's called Midnight. It is blue. It's actually a blue. It looks black, kind of. It's fairly similar to $9.39. DMC $9.39. $9.39? Yeah, it's $9.39. It's like a dark blue like that. And then the two more. This one's called New Leaf, and it's green, as the name would suggest. And it's actually, that's pretty close. That's actually fairly accurate, I think. Looks pretty fairly accurate. Yeah. Anyway, and then the last one is Coral Lagoon, which is funny because when I think coral, I think like a pinky color, and this is definitely not pink. This is blue. But lagoon, so blue. But it's really pretty. I think this is probably one of my favorite colors of all of them. It's really pretty blue. So that's all that I bought. That's all that I worked on. We're 20 minutes in, and I think I'm finished. So, yeah, I don't have anything else to show. I think that's it. I'm going to cut it short and sweet, so I'm not going to ramble too much. I hope that everybody is having a great week, had a great week, had a great weekend, had a great Valentine's Day. Like I said, we don't really celebrate, so if you do celebrate, I hope you had a good one. We are looking, some of us are looking forward to, and some of us are dreading the fact that we might get snow tomorrow. They're calling for, well, nobody really knows. None of the newscasters or weather folks know how much we're going to get. I've heard anywhere from 3 inches to a foot to 2 feet. So we're not really sure. We could get anything. We could get a light dusting. I'm hoping for a light dusting. The one thing is I could use it as an excuse not to go into the office tomorrow, which would be great. But, you know, it is what it is. Either way, I'm only going in for half the day. If I do go in, I'm only going into the office for half the day, and then I'll work from home for the rest of the day. But we'll see. So yeah, that's everything. I look forward to seeing you all again next week. And I probably won't have too much to show next week either, but we will see. And I probably won't have any haul. So it'll be another short video. So yeah, so I hope everybody has a great week for the 3rd time. And I will talk to you all again